Hey guys, it is Monday, July 7th, and the first day of week 12's vlog. So far, I'm making more progress in Matilda. I'm not quite finished reading quite yet today, but I thought I would let you know that I am reading it again. Maybe I'll get back to Lily tomorrow. I'm also playing web fishing. I'm close enough to beating it, like, in my mind. There's no real ending, but I'll show you. I probably should beat it close to today, and that'll be 2 games in the last 2 days, which is bittersweet, because I got these 2 near the same time, the Game Dev Tycoon and the web fishing. I'll have to pick another game that I own, because I'm saving up money. I also spent some time with Winnie today and went for a walk already. So yeah, it's been a full day, but I just got started recording it now. Yeah, some days are like that. Some days you just want to kind of take some time to yourself before you record anything. Well guys, I'm about to reach the goal I have set for myself for web fishing. I already sort of reached it, but I decided to add a little bonus goal. Originally, I was to get to the max tier, which is 4. I got all the bait. I don't have all the, upgrades, but that's all right. But my main thing was to get the golden hook. Then I still have about 3 grand there, but that will take a lot to do, so in my mind, I beat enough of the game. I got most of the fish. Couldn't get enough to get any of the rods, but what can you do? Well, guys, I am editing Life Without a Filter number 11 now. I'm starting with Monday, so I'm making a little bit of progress. But yeah, I've done some other things too. I managed to go for a second walk. I did the sweeping. I'm still working at Matilda slowly but surely, but I am almost done of that goal for the day too, and it's about 5:15. Today I have to be awake till almost 9 o'clock, maybe 8:30, 8:50. But I have to I'm looking after the dog tomorrow, so I don't know how much I will get recorded tomorrow, but I will try to get something if something shows up, right? But I am letting you know there are some things I obviously cannot record, right? Like, without giving any names, when I went for the few walks today, there was this guy sitting on the bench, like, people saw up and rest, so I didn't think anything of it. And then about 3 or so hours later, when I went for the second one, he was there but sleeping on it. So I'm like, okay, yeah. Like, I just didn't say anything about that. My aunt said he could be homeless, right? But as I said, privacy, like, you never see or know anything about these people, but it was just a situation, to me. Like, that is one thing, though, that I am completely against. And I know sometimes some people mean well, but if they mean well, just do that kind act, right? Don't do it for a camera, or don't record people without their consent, right? Like, you could have an interesting experience and talk about it, right? As long as it's in a private way, right? And that you don't exploit those individuals. So, that is my thought on that matter. Like, if you're going to do a kind thing, just do that kind thing. If you're only doing it for clout, don't bother, right? Because really, that would put those individuals to shame, right? Like, yeah, they might get a little money or something, but it's not worth being humiliated, right? But if you think about it, when someone is desperate for something, they may not quite think of the effects, right? Like, they might appreciate the money you give them, right? But they'll be on the internet forever, or they'll be viewed forever. So, honestly, I think unless they understand the consequences, they could specifically let you record it in return for the money, then that's different. But if you're just doing that and trying to look like an outstanding citizen, just don't, right? Be the upstanding citizen without the, the need for the views. Do it because you're a genuinely nice person. Don't humiliate the individual, for clout. Because you might as well just walk away and not give them the money. Hey guys, it is Tuesday, July 8th. And yeah, today was a pretty off day. I wasn't feeling the greatest. Plus, I had to look after Bandit, so I didn't do very much at all today. I watched some videos. I guess I did clean the litter, clean the cat's food and dish and water dish, and swept. So I guess physically I did a lot, but when it comes to, extracurricular activities like games or reading and such, or even exercise, I didn't do at this point. Maybe I will a little bit later. I have no idea, but I just wanted to give you something for today if I don't get anything else. Some days I get a lot, like in these vlogs, and some days you just hear from me. And that's life. The cat is also going nuts. Like the last few days I've just been so busy or not feeling good that I'm trying to be as kind to her about it as possible. But she can't always be in my room every single minute of every single day. I'm trying to teach her that. But I swear she was waiting at the door for me for like an hour or two without moving. I open the door, she dashes in. I don't even know how long she waits there because I have my headphones on. And it's both endearing and creepy at the same time, if you kind of know what I mean. Well, it's a little later, about 9:43 p.m., and I didn't do very much today. I did sleep a little bit. I actually did spend some time with Winnie, though. I managed to actually have her cuddle with me a little bit. I made the joke she held me hostage, right? Have you ever had the type of sleep that you felt awake and then suddenly you were jerked? You felt like it's kind of hard to explain, but it feels like you're jolted, almost. I think that happened to me at least twice during that whole time. I fell asleep, if I did fall asleep, about around 4 o'clock, and on and off, I didn't really pay any attention until about 7:30, and she was in there at that time, so she actually was in my room for a while. But she was all curled up on my feet, and then she was curled up right against my chest, right? Either way, she was keeping me where I was. I always joke, I'm like, really? This is how you thank me for feeling guilty and letting you in? The thing is, guys, I could have just fell asleep, had a nice, straight, peaceful sleep, but I just felt off, out of it, and I didn't know exactly what it was, but then I figured that maybe it was a bit of depression. I can't say that for sure, right, guys? I'm not saying that I know how everyone feels was depression, but I just felt very sad, right? And maybe because I know her time is coming, right? Or maybe I just was having a rough day, but either or, I did feel better once I let her in, right? As soon as I just let her in and let her cuddle with me, that feeling was gone, completely gone. So my aunt says that I shouldn't feel completely guilty because she shouldn't always have her way, right? But really, guys, in the last few days, I was so either overwhelmed or busy that she hadn't been in my room. So that's why I probably felt a little guilty because I know her time is coming. And sometimes I was fearing that I was kind of not rejecting her, but trying to steal myself in a way. It's going to be so hard on the date, what I mean, and maybe I was just trying to shield myself from that, from growing any more attached. I don't know. It's a difficult thing to explain when you're going to lose someone you really care about, and it is only a matter of time. And, I still have about 5 weeks with her, and I'm going to try to do better. I know I should be spending as much time with her as possible. But as I said, I'm probably stealing myself from the inevitable. Like, if I don't spend as much time with all that time with her, then maybe it'll be a little easier when it's her time, right? That's maybe what my mind is telling me. But I know that's wrong. Either way, it's going to be hard. But some days it's just harder than others, right? And I'm just going to have to take it day by day, like I did, like for how I did today. Like, I didn't want her in my room. I was having a rough day, but as in the end, letting her in is what helped a little bit. As uncomfortable as I was with her on my bed, it was kind of funny. Like, she was the only one of the two of us really comfortable, because she could just almost lay anywhere and be comfortable. How cats can do that, I don't know, but I was on one side for almost an hour or two, right? Then every part of me was sore. Her, she almost looked like Sleeping Beauty. Like she had the best sleep of her life. Have you ever had a moment in your head where, like, I hate you, you know, and then she just looked at me so smugly. I'm like, this is how you reward me for letting you in? Like, it was sort of funny, and it's a memory that I am going to keep. Hey guys, it is Wednesday, July 9th, and today's going to be the second day that I'm going to work with the Ant-Man 64 and Mark Leona on that Dokapon collab. And it's every 2 weeks that it's happening, so I'm pretty excited about that. But right now I'm going to be walking to Tim Hortons to get myself a coffee and my aunt a couple of donuts. But the funniest thing happened a few minutes ago. I mean, obviously I was more in a hurry to record anything, but Leah got out somehow. Maybe the gate blew open. But literally, I was walking there, and in the neighbor's yard, I saw a dog. I'm like, wow, they should know to not let their dog off the leash. And then I realized, wait, that dog looks a little familiar. And I'm like, son of a... And I was right, it was Leah. Like, I had to go and tell my aunt, I think Leah got out. She's in the neighbor's yard. It's one of those situations that's going to be kind of funny later when it's their time. But I'm like, yeah, this is the sick dog you're talking about? Like, the one who's... Well, I suppose she wasn't, like prancing around in it, right? But it's something that I'm going to keep laughing about. I'm like, are you serious? But, yeah, as I said, I'm just going to do things to distract myself today till it's the time for the recording session. And if I can, I'll get a little bit of footage like I did last time, but I'm usually so busy when I'm doing that. So, well, guys, I'm going to start decluttering a little bit. It is not great. My aunt wouldn't want me to show you, but it is bad. Again, that is a quirk of having ADHD tendencies. Again, just for you guys, don't get all about it. I haven't been formally diagnosed. I don't claim to actually have ADHD or autism, for that matter, but I won't deny my quirks. Like, it is part of me, so I really gotta start uncluttering. I might show a little of the process without showing the mess, you know, but I might try to do that in a video of its own. So, but I'll show you the end result. Well, guys, I didn't do very much cleaning. I might do that more tomorrow, but I am actually playing Harvest Moon Animal Parade. I am about to get the second to last bell rung. I guess I made a mistake. I was in the process of having it done, but I didn't quite have it done. This is the green bell, Darren's bell. Then I have to do the hardest bell of them all, which is the purple bell. So that's going to be the hardest for me to do, especially because for some reason, my controller is not working at all for rubbing, so I'm just going to have to take the long route. Oh, come on, dude. Oh. Okay, I guess we can't ring the bell now. Oh, well. Yeah! Whoa!
Out of my way.
And I can get... So, I should go to Would I be good for magic now, or should I go to... Okay. Woo!
Good job!
Okay, perfect. Ooh. Will you get a 4? Oh, nope. Oh, well. But hey, this guy shouldn't be too hard for you. Woo!
All too easy. Welcome. What can I do for you? Come back anytime.
There! Yeah. Yep. Yep. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, guys, it is now about 12:30, and about a couple hours ago, I finished recording with the N-Man64 and Mark Leota. So this is session 2, which again, I guess will take about make about 6 episodes, 5, 6, give or take. So I'm still really enjoying myself. Like, so far, I haven't gone completely insane doing it, like some people do. But you know what? What do they say? Knock on wood. That's probably going to happen in the next couple of sessions. As I said, I have a break from it. I don't do anything next week, but I think it's the week after I'm going to have to ask the N-Man64 again. But so far, things are going pretty well for me, as you saw in that clip that I showed you, right? So I kind of got that clip last minute, I will admit. I got so into playing the game that I kind of didn't really record much of anything, but I wanted to get a little bit from my session, so I showed you that clip there. So I didn't do very much today, though. I might edit a little bit, but probably not. Again, I thought I was going to do a little more tidying in my room than I did, but I didn't either. Well, they say that it's going to be a process doing that, and doing that collab. So hopefully, maybe I'll get my ducks in a row, but right now it's just not happening. Hey guys, it is Thursday, July 10th, and I'm looking after Bandit again. My aunt is at work, so I don't know when she'll be home, but he's doing okay so far. So I'm just keeping myself busy as best as I can. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do today, but I actually am playing some Animal Parade. I'm trying to make a little guide for myself. For the purple bell, I need to have at least 10, I have to have 10 friends to at least 3 hearts. So that's going to be a long time because my other Wii remote doesn't seem to be working. So I'm just going to have to do it the old natural way. So that could take a game year or 2, but hopefully I'll just enjoy the game until then. And speaking of, here we go. Let's go to what I have to do. Finally, I'll be able to, it was raining before. So I can finally get it ring. Hopefully. What? You gotta ring the... wow, what an interesting bunch of choices, but no, it is to ring the green bell. Yeah, how could you forget? I mean, I suppose that is... Well, at least it rang it. My gosh, I thought I was going to have another stupid, you know, waiting period. But this is the 4th of the 5 bells. So, the last one might take another game year or two. But you know what? I'm going to enjoy the ride. I'm going to look up information to make this easier. I only got one plot of land, so I'm going to have to kind of wait to get any big profit. Oh, I thought you were going to say now I can go back to sleep. Okay, you know what? I guess I was kind of right, wasn't I? Now I have to go continue to make friends. Well, guys, I am going to go walk to the bridge. Finally, the other day, I did walk to Tim Hortons, but I have to get back into the swing of things. I mean, I finally did sweeping. There was 2 days I missed this week, so that's $4 less, but if I could continue doing it, at least I'll get $10 anyway. But yeah, I'm taking a break from Animal Parade. I'm just trying to figure out all the friends requirements that's cheap enough. I need to make money. That's my issue. I don't have much money at all in the game. I know like 10 grand, 16 grand seems like a lot, but in this game, not at all. I have to figure out all the crops and everything, so yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get home. I might edit, you know, Life Without a Filter 11 a little bit. I come into the room and see who broke in. Literally pushed my door open. She honestly does that a lot. I mean, Winnie, darling, I love you. But what did we talk about? Personal boundaries? Oh, and you're just pretending you don't hear me. Yeah, okay. That's perfectly fine. I mean, I can never even go downstairs for like 5 minutes without her being in my room every time I go back up. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Didn't we have a nice talk and cuddle about that Mama sometimes needs her space? Yeah, we're not going to get anywhere with this, are we? Well, guys, this is what having a cat who loves you a lot, that's what it feels like. I mean, maybe I should be honored at a degree I am, but when you can't even get so much as peace without her scratching and crying at your door or sneaking in the moment you leave your room. Yeah, that can be a problem. But an adorable problem. Well, guys, it's the end of the night, and I figured I'd give you an update. Plus, I have an ice cream sandwich, which are really good. I mean, the chocolate and the ice cream to die for, but I didn't do very much. Well, actually, no, I did do a walk and the sweeping. And I played, as you've seen, a bit of Animal Parade. Like, I am trying to make progress in it, guys, but it's one of those games, as I said, I may have said earlier, might take me a couple of in-game years for the purple bell alone. I'm trying to make a detailed, sheet of what people to try to befriend. I had 10 originally, but I might scratch some out and change them up a little bit. I have so little money in the game. Yes, I know about 16 grand, sometimes 20 grand doesn't seem like little, but the fact that I only got one field, one of the other ones is like 7 grand or 70 grand. So I have to work up, plus I have to keep getting gifts for these people since my other Wii remote for rubbing them won't work. So it's It's really confusing. But anyway, right now I'm editing Life Without a Filter 11 bit while I'm still awake. So, and I've been watching a little YouTube too, so there wasn't very much that I did today, besides that walking and playing that game, and now editing this video. But maybe tomorrow will be a more productive day, because I'm going to be walking to Tim Hortons. Hey guys, it is Friday, July 11th, and I'm going for a ride to my aunt to Tatamagouche.
Yeah.
She's going to pick up a bench for the kitchen.
Yeah.
So, it'll be a nice long drive. I'm going to be reading some Matilda during it so I can actually do some reading.
This ain't pretty.
Yeah, it is.
There's the water.
Okay, that's better. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, ta-da!
Come back.
Alright, why are you coming back?
Because we gotta get home.
Well, this is my supper for the day. Baconator, plain, and some fries. There's more at the bottom than it looks, so. Well, guys, I'm making good progress in Life Without a Filter 11. I'm on Friday, I believe. So, I think so. And that's pretty cool. So, I should finish this in the next day or two and have it out for you guys and for myself. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd give you an update on the day. I didn't read very much Matilda, but I did read some of Lily. I think I'm on page 170 odd something now. I'll have to check. But I only read like not even a full page of Matilda because I was enjoying myself so much in the trip that I went with my aunt. So I am now on page 169, so maybe not quite 170, but I'm going to get there soon. I did sleep a bit because that trip did knock me out. Like, greatly. I was so pooped by the time I got home, but I did sweep, though, as well. So I got the sweeping done. I'm now editing. I got a little bit of reading done, so it could have been a worst day than it was. I mean, I think it was successful that I actually got out of the house and enjoyed the trip. I think that was the biggest thing. And the thing is, I was asked. I didn't have to do it. It was out of the blue, too. So for me, that's a big step, right? And it was an hour-long drive, a little bit better, right? So no bathroom stops, like nothing. So hopefully I will remember that the next time I'm asked to do something, maybe. But yeah, I also played a little bit of Animal Parade as well. I didn't make too much progress. I'm trying to think of what will work, because I have to make friends now in the game. I got one villager to 2 hearts, so whenever I have to ask for a wish, I might be able to do that. And I got one or two with 1 hearts, so I just have to work at it slowly, but my money is the issue right at this point in the game. I'm debating whether to sell my Body Geysers XL, but then again, it might not be good in the long run, right? It might give me a big boost of money, but it's also a good gift for Julius and maybe 1 or 2 others. So, and yes, it's good for myself too, for the energy. So there's a lot of good uses for Body Geyser XL besides money. So I'm just figuring out what to do, because I only got about 17 grand, and the first plot of land is 70. And the last one is 150, so at least I know once I get that other plot of land, I'll have a little extra space to, grow some things. So there's that. Hey guys, it is Saturday, July 12th, and well, I'm starting, I think, the day with doing some editing of Life Without a Filter 11. I'm so close to finishing the video. Maybe it'll be out today or tomorrow. I don't know. But I'm trying to get my ducks in a row because I just find that, like, I don't know how to explain it, really. I was trying to explain it to my aunt, too, that it seems like I have, like, so much battery every day, right? And it seems like doing certain things might drain more battery quicker for me than it would, for example, for my aunt, right? So, like, going on that trip yesterday, I really enjoyed it, but it really burnt me out. I had no energy, even though I didn't do anything, right? Like, at all. There was no physical labor whatsoever, right? I was sitting in the car, for crying out loud, but I still felt the same drain on my mind and body than if I had done a walk or two in a row, and I didn't. So I'm really trying to learn how to read my body and my energy. That way I know what I am capable of in a day. Like, it's just so confusing. Like, it's confusing to explain, and it's confusing to understand, like, myself. So it's hard for anyone else to understand. Like, I could see how it would be. Like, when I don't even myself fully understand what's going on, right? Like, I just get drained by certain activities quicker than others. And then it takes rest to get that back. Like, for example, editing my video and all that doesn't take so much energy, really, for some reason. But leaving the house and going on a trip takes almost all my energy that I was able to sweep yesterday, but barely, if you know what I mean. Like, so I have to learn to kind of read myself and try to keep, like, have the day planned and keep to those activities before I do anything else that might drain me, right? If you know what I mean. So, yeah, it's just a matter of learning to kind of guess what's going to take more energy out of me and plan those activities accordingly. So I'm going to try to get for a walk or two today. Definitely sweeping today. So whatever else I do, I don't know. Well, guys, giving you a bit of an update. I actually did finish the Life Without a Filter 11 and have it uploaded. And I'm going for a second walk today after doing the sweeping. I actually read a decent chunk of Matilda. As of now, I'm on page 211, but I might read a little bit more later. And the funniest thing happened that I couldn't get anything of, like when I was drinking my Restore-Relax, that's part of my routine sometimes. I literally was reading Matilda. I turned my head to see Winnie on the nightstand, her face almost dunked in my other water glass, drinking from it. And I'm like, are you serious? I mean, I think she's done it before, but I don't think to that extreme. I'm like, okay, Kat, like, how desperate are you? You could have gone to your own water dish. The door was open, right? I left the door open to get some air from the AC in. And I'm like, and then I even walked closer. I said, are you done? She was still drinking. Then she got up on her own sweet time and went back to my bed. I'm like, really? But I mean, it is what it is. I also played a bit of Animal Parade. I'm slowly playing it. It's kind of hard to get right into it because I have to play it every single day. And it's a bit harder than some of the other games that are like on the PC or handheld, if you know what I mean. But I'm still enjoying it. But yeah, good for me actually finally getting a second walk in. Well, guys, it is late at night, about 9, so they can guess who's in here. Yeah, for a minute or two anyway. She has the persistence of, I don't know what's the best word for it, but no matter what, she always breaks in my room. Like, if I leave, I can't even leave the room for about 2 minutes, and she's broken in. Yeah, that's right. But honestly, they say Bandit is kind of going after her a little bit, or trying to chase her off. That's what my aunt said had happened tonight when she was going downstairs. But I haven't done very much else. But I am watching Ashlyn Khalil's going book shopping as a form of self-care. And it's like huge book haul. She is the wife of Ian Jubilee. I think I watch his videos as well. Like, I watch both of them to a degree. But I figured I'd tell you what I'm doing right now before I go to bed. Giving her a little bit of loving, too. I mean, it seemed to calm her a little bit the last few times that I actually just pet her before taking her out. But lately, guys, I've just been really, like, out of it in a way. Like, I would be good when I got up, but then once I'd done a certain amount of activities, I'd be like, I'm okay. Guys, don't get me wrong, I'm okay, you know, as far as I know anyway. But it could be that I get burnt out more easy. Like, that could be it, but, I mean, I managed to get in 2 walks and I swept today, and I made some progress in Matilda, so there's that. I'm going to try my best to kind of plan some activities each day, and before I do any real not lazing, like, if I were to go to sleep, I'd have to do those activities first. Like, I'm allowed to take breaks in between, because that does seem to help me do those activities more. If you know what I mean, having those mental breaks. So, yeah, I can't believe week 12 is already almost over. Well, guys, it is Sunday, July 13th. And wow, the final day of week 12. I'm going for a walk. But, yeah, I gained again. But this time, at least, it was only a pound. So maybe if I actually cut back and continue my walking, that won't be an issue. So I just have to keep track of everything. I actually have Winnie in my room and decided just to let her in for a little bit. She was going to go in anyway, so I'll just try to maneuver what I'm doing around, you know, her a little bit for a bit. Plus, I get to have some air in my room because the AC is in the hall. So, if I have my door open, I'll get some of that air naturally. So, I mean, as I said, my AC had broken and she wasn't buying another one like that, apparently. So, if I want air, I just have to have the door open. I don't know what else I'm going to do today. I started reading a bit of Matilda, and I might go back to reading some of it. I'm like 88% done of the book, so maybe I might finish it today. I also did start editing Life Without a Filter. This one, 12. I forgot to show you, but I got it out, you know, yesterday. The number 11. Well, guys, I'm playing Animal Parade, and we just got a duck, and I named him after my uncle, Dave. So that's cool. I'm finally making progress in this game, and maybe sometime I'll show you later, but I want to give you a little clip of the little ducky. Well, guys, I figured I would do an ending to this week's vlog. Today was, again, I actually did okay. I didn't go for 2 walks, but I got 1 walk in and I did sweeping. Plus, I made some really good progress in Harvest Moon Animal Parade. I actually got that 70 grand that I need for the first property, which is one of the fields, I believe, near the water one. So I can maybe add more crops, which would be, like, good. It would be better for money anyway. But as I said, today was probably smaller in, you know, content, but, you know, some days are just like that. I just felt this week in general has been pretty good, minus my weight gain, but I did pretty good overall. I got out a little bit. I played another game with the Harvest Moon Animal Parade. I did play a bit of that last week, but I'm finally getting into the point where I'm enjoying it, right? And I'm not, you know, stressing about it too much. I'm taking it day at a day and rotate the things that I do. So I think that's pretty cool. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, like what you see, please subscribe. It helps this channel a lot. And don't forget to hit the bell notification when you know when new videos are coming out. And I'll see you guys in my next video.